it's Cam. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today, I decided that I want to do a music reaction video again because I love doing music reaction videos. I think they are a ton of fun. However, this one's going to be a little bit different because I've technically already listened to this album. Sorry, I've already listened to it. However, I don't actually know a lot of the lyrics of this album, and I don't know all the songs super well, especially not the deluxe edition, but that's not going to be this video. This video is going to be just the main album, and it's going to cover The Crux by Joe. So, in case you don't know, Joe is this like indie band, and famously known for their lead singer, who happens to be Joe Keery. But I mean, this band is absolutely incredible. I'm obsessed with The Crux. I think is a fantastic album. And as I'm still kind of decorating my place, I know I've lived here for a month already, but I'm not done decorating. I have this wall next to me on this side of my camera, a very tiny wall, undecorated, and then this giant wall on this side. You can kind of see like behind everything back here. Ignore my dishes in the back. This whole wall's not decorated either. So I'm low-key thinking I might want to get a Crux poster because the Crux has quickly become maybe one of my favorite albums of all time. I've decided to make an AOTY account, which is albumoftheyear.com, which is kind of like, I have an AOTY account, which is albumoftheyear.com, that is basically Letterboxd, but for albums and, like, music. So I made an AOTY account, and I'm pretty sure the only album I have made a comment about so far is The Crux. And I had a realization earlier, and I put it on my Twitter, where I said, I think The Crux is the first album in my entire life that there is not a skip. Now, that's not entirely true because there's one song that I could see myself skipping, but even then it's like, no, this is actually a vibe. No, I listened to the song. Not my favorite song, but I listened to it. Like, I genuinely think The Crux by Joe is the first album ever that I genuinely cannot, like, there's just no skips for me on this album. There's no skips. Let's talk about it. So, today I want to sit down with you guys in case you've never heard the album, because you're missing out if you haven't. Let y'all listen to one of my favorite albums of all time, and also start to understand the actual lyrics. I don't fully know a lot of the lyrics of these songs, but today that I am filming this, February 5th, I literally sat there and drove to my campus, walked to my class, walked back to my car, and drove home in the span of the entire deluxe album, which is the full album plus basically a whole new album, if you think about it. So, yeah. Love this album. Not long at all. The Crux is 12 songs. It comes out to about 45 minutes, 18 seconds. 12 incredible songs. And then the deluxe edition, we're not going to cover today. Absolutely incredible. Is 24 songs. So it literally has 12 additional songs on the deluxe. I might do a video about The Crux tonight. If I don't film it tonight, I'm actually going to wait and see what you guys think. If you guys like this video of me doing this, where like I kind of already know the album, but I'm still going back and re-listening to it to kind of give a new perspective on it, let me know, because there's a lot of albums I could do this for sure. I would love to go back and revisit albums in this sense. But anyways, no more stalling. I've already been recording for 5.5 minutes. Let's get started with track 1, which is going to be Lonesome is a State of Mind, which is a really funny title for a first track of an album, but let's do it. I love this song, to be clear. This is one of the songs I'm already familiar with. See, I already don't know the words.
Tale as old as time. You're not quick enough. I've seen this movie before. I think I've heard this song.
I have heard this song. Okay, real quick, just beginning of the song. We're already a minute into this song, and it's so soft. Like he's carefully welcoming us back into his music, because don't forget, like I said, the last album that came out for this band was in 2022. This album comes out in 2025, which was last year. Ugh. That's nasty. Anyways, so this album came out in 2025. The first single came out a couple months earlier in 2025. So this is the first time anyone's heard new music from Joe in a while, and so I really like that. Like, it's just like a soft, like, welcome back. I'm having deja vu. Just love that. Great, like intro.
It's one-on-one, two for life. Thought that you were on my side. Lonesome is a state of mind. I couldn't change it, so don't ask me anymore. I'm one, two for life. It's good enough for me.
With like the guitar descending. Oh.
Time it takes an itch, it grinds it
I
clean.
need to like shove this in my ear.
Turns a scar to a seam. I've shot this picture before.
Me every time I go to
Tell me what's that song?
It's killing.
My future's up in the air. Guess I'll play along.
I like the spoken word
It's
there.
one-on-one, two for life. Thought that you were on my side. Lonesome is a state of mind. Two was nice. 29 and misaligned. But now I need to take my time. I think I'll take it, show that kid to the door. Yeah, the future's over. Don't drag me anymore.
Very muted.
Let's listen to that one, and I'll just stay here.
Oh, the transition.
Get food,
A.
barely eat.
What?
Every bite just kept me glued to my seat.
Oh my god, it's so good, you guys. Guys. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, let's go back to Lonesome as a State of Mind real quick. So, it's a lot of like deja vu, like, yeah, you know, predictable, already lived. Situations as reruns, relationships and outcomes repeating themselves. Like, I've already done all of this. It's like nothing is changing no matter what I do. It's like, but now I drive a truck and it drives pretty well. My dog is at my house again, but I live somewhere else. So like things are changing. But I swear I've had this dinner before. I've heard this song. My future's not what I thought. I think I thought it wrong. Temporal dislocation with a side of meatloaf. Oh my god. I couldn't change it, so don't ask me anymore. So he's saying like these are, you know, like it's almost like someone's like asking him like maybe about like relationships or for relationship advice, and he's like, I don't fucking know. I'm lonely as hell. I'm alone. I don't got nobody. I couldn't change it. Don't ask me. I'm one. Me. And then he's like, but lonesome's a state of mind. I'm not gonna be lonely anymore. Turns a scar to a seam, because you know they say like time heals all. And they're like, yeah, like, time really does heal all, bro. Like, it's okay to be alone, you know? Yeah. Scars will be turned from something which affects you every day to another seem a simple part of you. Like, yeah, like it's not always gonna be this scar. It's just eventually gonna become something that's there. And that's okay. Like that's fine. And then I love that he says, like, no, you're not lonely when you're hanging with yourself. Like, yeah, bro, me and the voices in my head, bro, we're locked. We're locked. We're locked. You know, you're not lonely when you're hanging with yourself, bro. Just befriend the voices in your head. Just be like, yo, hey, what's up? How you doing, bro? And then you're fine. 29. 29 comes up in a lot of his songs, and I low-key feel like that's his Taylor Swift 13. You know, Taylor Swift's lucky number is 13. I'm almost curious if Joe Keery's lucky number is 29. But okay, so he was 29 when he wrote Decide. And that album was about personal identity and change, which is why he was saying he was misaligned. Got it. Lonesome is a State of Mind. I think it's such a great song. Low-key relatable. Is that bad? Low-key relatable? Something that's also relatable, I fear, is, well, this next song. Basic being basic. But I want to run the transition again because the transition is just chef's kiss. So good.
So
let's listen to that one, and I'll just stay here.
get food, barely eat. Every bite just kept me glued to my seat. I worried, even cried. How'd it feel to take the light from my life? Bad habit, even worse. 50-50, I'm a sucker for looks. I think you're scared of being basic.
By the way, this was the leading single of this album. So he said, quick example, because you wanted the hits. You want the radio edit. So here you go. Basic! You're basic! Basic, bitch! It's like that one meme of the lady in the horror movie that walks up to the guy and goes, you're gay! That's what Joe Keery is doing with this, but he's going, you're basic!
I don't care for fame. I don't wanna live a life where that's my big exchange. I want simple pleasures, friends who have my back. Everyone has secrets, but not everyone can fool a man like that. It set me reeling, still not the same. It's like my capacity to love and give has changed. I guess I'll thank you and spite your name again. The past will pass and I'll outlast the hate to find real love that's not pretend. How basic is cut your head and make it straight. Take a picture of your plate. Tarantino movie days. Rah rah, Jugi Vogue, Vera Bradley's back in vogue. It's a flat.
What does this mean? Chuggy-phobe. What? Okay, so apparently, according to Genius, dictionary.com defines chuggy as someone or something that is uncool, outdated, or trying too hard. So if you're a chuggy-phobe, that means that you don't like or are afraid of someone that is, like, uncool. So you just don't like uncool people. Got it. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, there's a big word that's coming, as you can see, and that's not a big word. I just don't know what it means. So I looked it up. Yippee! The internet.
Photograph, what an empty epitaph that is. What an empty epitaph that is. What an empty epitaph. Yeah, my type 5 might get a laugh as is. If that's funny, I'm not funny.
funny.
Ugh. So good. It's so good. Okay, so apparently, according to Genius, here, I'll pull it up for you guys. So apparently, an epitaph is defined as a phrase or form of words used to describe someone who's died. So basically, he's saying, like, where is it? Like, basic being, like, if you're basic, that's an empty epitaph. Because no one's gonna remember how you looked, whether or not you took a picture of that fancy dinner, or how many views you got on that TikTok. These superficial things are all you have to show for your life. There might as well be nothing written in your tombstone at all. All these basic things won't matter in the grand scheme. Bro, whoever wrote that cooked. We're gonna nail clap, like, yes, clock it. Period. I love actually, like, being able to do that with nails, just like, yeah, I like the noise it makes. But anyways, yes, good job. Yeah, that's basically a basic. He said he really out here, he out here being like, don't be a basic bitch, cause it's not gonna matter, bro. If you're trying to be a sheep, you're just gonna be known as a member of the herd. You're not gonna be heard. Slam poetry. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. Okay? We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to Link. Love this song. Banger.
I just graduated.
Go back. Do y'all hear that? It starts one ear, moves to the other ear, comes in full ear. Ugh.
I just graduated.
So good.
Top of my class. Furthest from last. So why do I feel so bad? So why do I feel so bad? What's right? I always do what's right. And what? I see a different side. I say, hey, things breaking out of the jail.
Being able to actually read the lyrics, like, makes a huge difference, because I had no idea what these lyrics were saying, like, ever. I didn't even know he actually said something here. I thought he was just going, like, ow, not out. You must do what's right. I always do what's right. Everything's black and white. But I think I see a different side. Toe the line. But, like, stick out. No. I said, hey, a link is breaking out of the chain. Interesting. I like it, though. It's good. I like it.
Hey, things breaking out of the jail. I got a feeling that a break is gonna happen, maybe right now, right now. Go,
Interesting. Again, another moment where I didn't know the lyrics. He says, I knew, like, I got a feeling that a break is gonna happen maybe right now. But then he's talking to us, and he says, come on, go there, surprise me, you little link in the chain. So he's telling us, kind of like a continuation of basic being basic. He's saying, like, you little link in the chain, break out. Come on, don't be basic. Let's go. And that's interesting. Wow. Who would have thunk? Knowing the lyrics actually makes a difference.
Don't listen to him, just listen to me.
Oh.
Gonna make this break you free.
All this stuff is so good. Oh. What a banger. Like, bro, this song is literally part 2 to Basic Being Basic. He's saying, like, everyone said, like, oh, you must do what's right, black and white. And then he's like, actually, I see a different perspective. Actually. Anyways, but the next song is Potion. Also, guys, I'm gonna say this about every song. Great song. Let's be freaking honest. I love this album. I said it at the beginning. But I really don't know the lyrics. And just looking at the lyrics right here for just the first verse, didn't know that these were the lyrics. This is great. This is great. Okay, next song is Potion. Oh. Oh, the finger plucking.
When I wake up at 3 in the morning, but you know it is wrong.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I go China, I need my potion. I might find love. I'm looking for it in an alphabet soup cup. I'm looking under my thumb. It's looking like a little rain cloud loves me. I'll try for all of my life just to find someone who leaves on the light for me. Leaves on the light for me.
Wake up at 3 in the morning. The witching hour is too strong. Like a witch, I know I need my potion. I might find love. I'm looking for it in an alphabet soup cup. I'm looking under my thumb. It's looking like a little rain cloud loves me. Oh. Is he trying to say like he's looking for it in all the wrong places, and then it's like a rain cloud loves me because like sadness and desperation and like heartbreak? But then he's like, I'm trying for all my life to find someone who leaves on the light for me. Oh, wait, am I right? Okay, that's not a useful annotation.
I'll try for all of my life just to find someone who lays on the light for me. Leave on the light for me.
Ending the same way as we started. Cute little finger plucks. Very short song. Just great. Just a great song. Let's be honest. Potion, in my opinion, is like the cutesy song of the album. It's like sad, obviously, where he's like, yeah, I'm awake at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm upset that I'm alone, but like, it's fine. Oh, there's an about section here. Wait. I know it's red, so I'm sorry if it's hard to read. I'm gonna read it for you guys. Potion is the 4th track and 3rd single off of Joe's 3rd studio album, The Crux. The song sees Joe yearning for a type of love that is genuine and full of companionship. Lyrics like leaves on the light for me show Joe desiring someone who provides comfort and security. Oh, that's real. I feel like we all crave that though. At the end of the day, I think we're all human and we all just crave like comfort and stability and love. And it sucks when we can't have that. He's not the only one up to the witching hour thinking about it. So, Damn. Okay, next song. This is actually, I think at the moment, this is my favorite song. And I'm not just talking about this album. I'm saying at the moment, this is my favorite song. Period. Not just of this album, not just of Joe. No, 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 no. My favorite song. This next song is Delete Ya.
Red eye, last minute
Starting
flight.
off with a deep voice.
I get in early, I was roused by the light. Back in the city, no longer my home. Trying to let it go. I take a walk in Hollywood. My old apartment isn't looking too good. Oh God, I wish I could delete you. 'Cause nothing can compete with you. I replenish and repeat, yeah. A heart excretes only one of us. Only one.
A heart excretes only one of us. Only one. A heart can excrete only one of us. So basically he's saying that like they can move on and like find someone else and like be happy with someone else, or just kind of forget about him and move on from him. But like it can't happen for him that way. It happened for them, but it's not gonna happen for him. Yeah, that's how I feel. Do you know, chat, we need to have a discussion. Do you know how much it hurts to be a yearner? Do you know how much yearning sucks? Do you know how much being a romantic sucks? Do you? Cause yearning hurts. Wanting to be loved hurts. Doesn't happen. Never happens. And it hurts. Their heart always excretes me. But I keep that. I don't want to keep it. Flush it out. I don't want it. But no. I just have to be full of love. Ugh.
Team up with Charlie, take these kids for a ride. Why
Stranger Things reference.
is my heart pounding, beating out of my chest? Remember to try and forget.
That inspired songs written, right?
She's the key. I'm a boat that's sinking, guess who's the sea? It's hard to shake it off and get back to me. Everything is a memory. I've got to repeat, chew up, spit out, blame complex in me. Oh God, I wish I could delete you. 'Cause nothing can compete with you. I replenish and repeat, yeah. One I could be for the two of us, two of us, two of us. Oh God, I wish I could release you. Wind it back and never be with you. Then I'd be happy just to meet you. One heart could bleed for the future us if we were young. But this is done.
I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. Because I love this song so much. And again, this is a thing of like listening to the song, you learn the lyrics, but like actually reading them is something entirely different. This isn't even the song that made me emotional, because guys, okay, something you should know about me. I love watching HT Hayes videos so much. He's one of my favorite YouTubers to watch, and I loop his Joe videos, his Decide video and his Crux video. I have them on loop. They're so good. But I was rewatching it today, and for the first time after watching the video and like listening to the song, I literally almost started crying. And that never happens. It wasn't to this song. It was to a song later in the album, right near the end. You'll see it when we get there. But like, that's kind of also why I wanted to do this, was I was like, understanding the context and actually paying attention to the music just brings up a whole new set of emotions that you've never felt before. So that's why I wanted to do this. But okay. Back in the city that's no longer my home, trying to let it go. I take a walk in Hollywood. My old apartment isn't looking too good. And then there's a lyric. So he's like listening to music, taking a walk. And all of a sudden, there's a lyric and it stings. And that lyric is in a song that this person that clearly broke his heart used to sing. And it just brings him like immediate pain. And now because he's heard this lyric and he's listening to this song, now he's back on the couch. And he's like reminiscing and like reliving these experiences. And then he's like, God, I wish I could just delete you from my memory because nothing can compete with you. And he keeps reliving these experiences. He keeps going back to these places, to these songs that remind him of this person. And so that's what he means by I replenish and repeat you. He's like just going back and redoing all these things, whether it's in his head or revisiting places or listening to songs. He's replenishing the memories. He's keeping them fresh and alive. And a heart excretes only one of us. Only one. So, like, you know, your heart may have excreted me, but my heart did not excrete you. It did not get rid of you. You're still here. Team up with Charlie, take these kids for a ride. Charlie Heaton, also the guy who Charlie's Garden is about, who also is featured in Charlie's Garden. We'll get to that song. That's not too far out. Take these kids for a ride, talking about the Stranger Things kids. It's cute. Why is my heart pounding, beating out of my chest? Remember to try and forget is such an oxymoron, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. I wish I could release you, wind it back, never be with you, because then I'd be happy just to meet you. One heart could bleed for the future us if we were young, but it's done. And that's where the song ends. It ends right then and there. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, next song is called Egg.
I was downtown late last night. I was walking around last night.
I love his
Past the
voice too.
man we looked as it hit hard, there goes time. Stranger once in your life. He whispered with a shiner as he wanted to be me, and I him, my only shine. Your entire life is wiped clean from the bathroom window. You etched out the steam. And when I took a step out of me towards a stranger, the muscle suit pumps, it feels like second nature. Original man of clear and present danger. Now she wish she could be somebody else.
It built up so much and then it goes really quiet. This heartbeat pressure.
I'm crawling out of my skin. Saw me through the eyes of the world. Another step to take. I smile and wave. Deep down inside, there's always that fear that I'm not enough. I seem cavalier. Some night, I'm cold 'cause I'm weak. Deep down inside, there's nothing unique. Man is a mold, and nothing is new. So why not release and let it come through? 'Cause I'm fighting the flame, I'm gasping for air. My back is big, man, the national flare. Back to the egg, it's crimson and gold. I'll follow the rules and do what I'm told. Be that's so satisfied. Is that you? Falling out of my skin. Is that the child who's afraid in you? Stop, is that you?
I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm crawling out of my skin. Is that you? Is that the child who's afraid in you? Saw me through the eyes of stop. Is that you? Oh, don't. We're not doing this today, Joe. We're not doing this again today, Joe. Okay. The next song. The next song is Fly. Oh, I like that he does the countdown. It's very quiet. This song is so soft.
I followed everyone.
Oh, it's so
They
bro, bro. The way it starts building and building, and then it cuts, and it's muted, and it's like he's singing through like a speaker, like a megaphone or something. Oh my god! We're gonna listen to that again.
I followed every winding road and the path it took me to. No, I don't look back in anger. Do you? Falling back to her. Could be easy to do. But I must fly away from her. Back in
But like,
my things again.
oh, it's clapping. It's an instrument.
When will the movement end? This chapter is through.
There's pages moving. Dude, when I listen to this in my car, I can't hear these things. This is so.
Through. I followed every winding road and the path it took me to. No, I don't look back in anger.
It's building.
Falling back to her. Sounds so easy to me.
Chorus Garden. Now, if you remember back in Delete Ya, I know that was only like 2 songs ago, but in case you forgot already, because a lot has happened. Back in Delete Ya, he mentions teaming up with Charlie, taking the kids for a ride. Stranger Things reference. So this song, you'll understand when we get there, but friendly reminder that one of Joe Keery's co-stars and best friends is Charlie Heaton, who plays Jonathan Byers in Stranger Things. And that's what I'm gonna say for now, and I'll say more after the song because I really want you guys to listen to the song. It's so cute. Very different vibe from Fly. So different. But banger nonetheless. Let's listen. I'm so dehydrated, I'm sorry.
Waking up, it's a fatback shank of the day. What to do? Take a cup, drink the sleepy away. Pennies up, hear the paw scratch the back of the door. The sun is out, take a break, don't know what it's from. How can I convince myself, convince myself to stay in Charlie's garden?
Oh, it's so good.
One more day in Charlie's garden. Oh, just one more day.
Hey, sorry to let you know last minute. I know you're probably on your way, but we're not gonna get to you tonight. Maybe Thursday, maybe Friday? I don't know. Sorry, man.
The fire's on. It takes a day for the water to boil. In Charlie's garden. In Charlie's garden. Waking up, it's a fatback shank of the day. What to do? Take a cup, drink the sleepy away. Pennies up, hear the paw scratch the back of the door.
Hey, Joe, would you mind calling me back? Unfortunately, we're gonna need you tonight. You can just let us know if you're coming in. Yeah, sorry. It was a bit of a mix-up.
He doesn't want to go do work. He doesn't want to go exist. He just wants to go spend one more day in his best friend's backyard hanging out with his friends. Like, he just wants to go sit with his friends in their backyard. And if you guys remember, this album came out in 2025. And that was when, you know, they had already finished filming Stranger Things by that point. Like, they were done. So I think a lot of this also, and this is my opinion, I don't know if this is true, but how I interpret this song is kind of like they finished filming and he's now having to like move and go do other projects, but he's not quite ready to like get rid of that house that he has in Georgia where they filmed Stranger Things. It's kind of like sitting there being like, well, I gotta, you know, move. My dog is Penny. You know, Penny's up here, a paw scratch at the back of the door. Saying, you know, like he has to just go back to normal, but like he kind of just wants one last day hanging out with Charlie in his backyard. Because from what I heard, Charlie Heaton's house was literally like his neighbor, basically. And so like their backyards were like next to each other. Again, I could be wrong. This is what I heard. But pennies up, hear the paw scratch the back of the door. Okay. Now, the next song is Gap Tooth Smile. Now, if there was going to be a skip on this album for me personally, it would be Gap Tooth Smile. I'm just not the biggest fan of this song.
Come
to on the deluxe. So that means this is just above. This is track 10. Track 10 on the main album. Track 10 is called Golden Line. You're so golden. Just Harry Styles. Not Harry Styles. Hang on. I think this song, if it's not this one, it's a song on the deluxe album, but there is a song that to me, I think this is the one that reminds me of a Bryan Adams song. But there's a song on his deluxe album that reminds me of a Beatles song. Like it just sounds like something the Beatles make. I think this one reminds me of a Bryan Adams song.
Life can bring you down. The world can be so cruel, but I still trust in love. I find that trust in you.
There's also slight dissonance there too.
Maybe you can show me how. My intention was to make you proud. Yes, it's true. I do it all for you.
This is the Bryan Adams sounding.
You've got a golden eye. I try to live up to. Time can give, and life can take away. But every day.
I don't know if you guys noticed there's like a little like frog sound. Because, you know, people say like when someone dies, they say it's a croak. You know, like, oh, they croaked. And frogs croak. And so when he said, and life can take away, there's a little frog croak in the left ear. Oh, I'm struggling.
Is better with you. How can I repay the due? The way you know me, love me, pull me through. Yes, it's true. I do it all for you.
That's another song. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, that's a transition to another song. Okay, so Golden Line is about your parents and like saying like they have kind of like this almost like this expectation like The world can be so cruel, but I still trust in love because I find that trust in you, because you give me love. You show me love. You show me what love can be. So I still believe in love and I still trust in love because I find it in you. My intention was to make you proud. Yes, it's true. I do it all for you. You've got a golden line I try to live up to. Oh god, it's literally about like, how can I repay the way you know me, love me, pull me through, like you support me. I'm gonna cry. Because I know that not a lot of people are fortunate enough to have kind parents who support you. But I am very fortunate that I have parents who love me and support me with everything that I do. And, you know, they didn't have the same opportunities that I do. And so they've always tried to push my brother and my sister and I to just do our best and to be successful and follow our dreams. And like, sometimes I feel like my dreams are too big. And then my mom, you know, my mom and my dad are so supportive. Sorry, I just got really emotional, but like, yes, it's true. I do it all for you, you know, like, oh god. Let me lock in. I'm not gonna replay the beautiful choral entry, but that was really good. This next song is Back to You. I'm so tired. Okay. Back on You, excuse me. Back on You. And I know I had the lyrics pulled up, but I'm just gonna reread them real quick. It said, dry those eyes hanging on. Through the tears, sing yourself a song. Come back home, buddy. I remember who you are. Who you are. Oh, God. Okay, fuck it. Back on You.
I know my sisters for a lifetime. I count my lucky stars that I have them. 'Cause every day they are a lifeline, an inspiration just to be a better man. That's the truth. When life's burn isn't shining through, you understand. You help me see it through. I'm leaning back on you. Hit it with. Right. Things get hard. Don't know what to do. Well, I got friends who never spin the truth, and they can trust in me. Yeah, I'm leaning back on you. Down, 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 down. Your nerves and black and blues. Well, there's that smile. Oh, it's just a missing tooth. 'Cause you believe in me. I'm leaning back on you. Yeah, hit it.
I can rely on my sisters and like they always have my back. And I hope that they know that I have theirs too. So, yeah. I don't want to get emotional again. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna move on so I don't cry. Okay. 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 Next song is the 12th and final track of the Crux. And it is the title track So, everyone, listen up to Crux.
There's a crux to everything. Not everybody's contemplating it. Get it back to your heart. Get it back to your heart. Only if you give it back again. Get it back to your heart. Will you give it back?
I love the little tambourine. So
Something special's happening. You
it's like a
start
credit song,
to think it's all, but
or like a song that plays at like the end of a movie when there's a like a silent montage of characters living happily at the end of like a movie when they've just gone through like all this angst and like horrible stuff, you know? I feel like that's what this song is. It's like it's just like a montage of people living happily after some like really bad stuff has happened.
over. Maybe head game. Will you give it back? Get back to your heart. But only if you give it back again. Get back to your heart. Only if you give it back again. To your
But that's gonna be the album, and therefore, it's gonna be the video. I'm gonna end before I hit 2 hours of filming. Thank you guys very much for watching. And if you liked this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Because if you guys like this video, and I'm gonna set a low bar here. We can hit 10 likes on this video. 10. I will do the deluxe. But if we hit 5 likes, I will do Decide, his album from 2022. I really want to film these videos. Please give me the likes so I can do it. So yeah. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, make sure you're leaving a comment. I do really love when people leave comments. People don't typically leave comments, but when they do, I really like to sit down and read them and comment on them, like reply to them and have a conversation about this kind of stuff. And if you guys care about AOTY stuff, I will try my best to be a little more active on there and actually go through and put a bunch of reviews for a lot of the albums that I listened to. But so far, the only album I think I have replied to is the Crux. Maybe the Crux Deluxe, but definitely the Crux. So, yes, okay, I'm gonna end the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Toodles!